Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Oh, I thought we had a visitor, but he's going for the couch. Oh, I hope you guys are staying warm. It's another cold one here. Happy Tuesday as you guys are seeing this. Yes, it's still my Monday, so I get a little confused. Very cold Monday. It's been a very cold every day for me lately, for those of us in this corner of Michigan. Yeah, very cold. It was, what did I say? It was like 27 and foggy last night / this morning, however you want to look at it. And that's what it is. It was that way this evening, I should say. I think it might have gotten up to like 31 today. That was like the high or something like that again. But yeah, by the time I left the house this evening, it was 27. Freezing, ice everywhere. So at some point it had gotten warm enough to melt. So like 33 maybe. Heat wave. So yeah, it was so cold. Maverick did his little number again where we went outside and he pottied, like he pottied like right away. So I was like, oh, you really had, because I'm the mom that talks to him, so the second we went outside, he peed and I was like, you really had to go, huh? And the wind kicked up and I was bound and determined that I wasn't going to be like, oh, let's go back in. I wasn't even going to say anything. I was going to let him do his business as many times as necessary and everything. I wasn't going to hurry him. I was, so I was like, and like braced to stay outside. And I had literally just kind of hunkered down, like, and that wind hit us and and he turned tail and like went right back in. And David is always like, because he's always like, you must have hurried him. And I said, no, because well, you guys saw the clips of previous years when the first snowfall or so, Otis would jump around like a bunny. And well, you guys who have been around the channel anyway, Otis, our other dog, that would jump around like a bunny and everything else, and it was pretty funny. But then when it got even colder, he was ready to come inside. He was done. He had short, thinner hair and everything, and he was ready to come in. Maverick, he is a mixture of multiple breeds, but his predominant breed is a Crochet, which is an odd breed of dog, but essentially, like, if you really just like dumb it down, he's basically like a pocket husky. So he's bred for cold winters. That's what, he's meant to be in cold. And he loves, David's right. I have seen him in the cold playing. He loves the cold. He does. So for him to have it be like a cold wind and he's ready to come right inside, honestly, I do think that he's like, no, mom shouldn't be out here. Let's just go back in. My mom's going to freeze. I think he does it for me because I was, like I said, I was bound and determined today that he wasn't going to be rushed inside because of me or anything. And he was still like, nope, let's go back in. Maybe it was just one of those days where, sometimes even people that like the cold don't want to be out in the cold. Maybe he was just feeling sensitive today. I don't know. But he was ready to go back in. So I certainly wasn't going to fight him on that. I was freezing, so I wasn't going to beg him to stay outside. So we came right back in because it was freezing. Plus my hip was, well, I keep saying my hip. That area where your hip meets your lower back. Yeah, I think I pinched a nerve or something. It's an ongoing. It's not like recent. But speaking of Maverick, somebody is a bed hog. And like in my sleep, I subconsciously, like if he tries to get into the center of the bed, I think I move and like he'll jump into the center of the bed or, move into the center of the bed. And I have half woken up as he's doing it too, so I know he's doing it. He'll scooch into the center of the bed and he'll like put his head down like a bulldozer and scooch further. He does it all the time. So I kind of react and like curl around him. Well, I think that's what happened the other day, because somewhere in that hip back area, I think I pinched a nerve or something because it hurts so bad. The first day I woke up because of the pain. I couldn't go back to sleep. This morning I woke up and I realized I had to do like a push-up with my arm to like move myself. I couldn't just like sit up in bed. It hurt so bad. Yeah, it's intense like that. So I think it's like nerve pain, and I think it's a pinched nerve thing. So all today I was doing like stretches, to try to unpinch it. I don't know how else to put it. It hurts pretty bad, especially in certain positions. Not that I'm blaming my little angel for anything ever. He doesn't care. He does not care. But I do think that's why it did that. I think I was trying to accommodate him. Little jerk. You wouldn't be a jerk if you cared. He's like, well, I don't. So I decided it would be a good day to relax, take it easy, keep some heat on it and everything, and just keep myself warm and toasty and relaxed today. And it seems to have worked because I have laid off the painkillers today. Yesterday I was hitting the ibuprofen pretty well. Today I stayed off the painkillers until this evening because like it kind of flared up more, but I was walking around more and everything tonight more than I was today. So yeah. Yesterday was the worst of it. So hopefully it's working out of my system a little bit more today. I don't know, man. It's gonna have to be better by tomorrow because today as you guys are seeing it, but I get to go to sleep and then wake up for work. It's by the time I go to work, let me put it that way, it's gonna have to have worked out of my system because I gotta work for 2 more days before I get a day off. But anyway, I used the day to relax for the most part, like I said, and I decided to work on something to reach my goal for, I guess it's like my winter goal, my January, February goals of crocheting my way out of the corner, so to speak, out there. And part of that was it kind of went hand in hand with going through some of my yarn, because this yarn came from a cubby down here, if you remember. I had already gotten one set of it done, which was this hat and this scarf. Remember these that I already had done? That was from a Hobby Lobby Wild Streak yarn in the color Brights. The pattern was the Stormy Waters pattern, which is a YouTube tutorial. If I remember, I will link it for you again. But yeah, I had already had that done. So that was already done. I just said that. Set that out of the way. So I got the second set finished and done. So these were a separate die lot, and I had the foresight, thankfully, to look at the numbers, because I actually finished these and it just happened that they matched up. And then I looked, and then this one is a different dye lot to this, so I had matched these up. But really, this seems to, for the most part, match pretty well. So this will be a set. I was worried and thought I might have to end up like matching this, but I don't know, they all kind of match pretty well. Like nothing's terribly off, especially for it being the hat. I don't know. All of them look pretty good together though. So I'm not terribly worried about any of them looking off or, you know, bad or anything like that. But I did the same pattern again, just because I knew there was enough yarn for the first one, and I had basically the same amount for the second one. This scarf ended up just a little bit longer, I think, because I think I added whatever was left over when I felt this was good to that one. Like this much, not a whole lot. I just didn't want to end up with a whole lot of scrap, because I knew I would have nothing really to add on to in a future project. I didn't have any others of this. But yeah, this had been sitting in a bag next to the desk. Like I mentioned, my setup was like my desk and then my grandma's shelf. In between the two, there's a bag with a scrap project in, and this was sitting on top of said scrap project in the same bag. So I grabbed that because I was actually really grumpy yesterday, and I was like, I just need like basically like a win. You know, I need the W, and I need to get something finished. So this was halfway finished. It's something I've been taking like to work here and there to get, you know, worked on, because it's mindless. It's a 2-row repeat. It's very easy to just work on. I mean, it's basically a variation of a granny stitch. Like it's a granny stitch with an extra flared row, basically. So I just decided to do that, and I was like, I can finish that, you know. So essentially I did last night. The only reason I didn't finish the last row, I do a single crochet row. I don't remember in the pattern if she does or not, but should you try it, I do a single crochet row at the end, like if she doesn't say that, just to have, you know, a little finished row. And I didn't do that because in case I had any left over, excuse me, in case I had any left over from the hat, I was going to just add a little extra to the scarf. And otherwise that one would have been done last night, and then I would have just had the hat to do today. So I did the hat today, and I was like, well, I had this much left over, and I was like, no, I'm done. I just want to, you know, I want to come in, I want to hang out with you guys. I'm just going to have this little ball left over. And I went to crochet the row, and I'm sure you can see it, but can you tell that this single crochet row is a totally different color? Well, in case you don't know, it's the color that came right after this. That's because I got to, like, I started the row, I got to about here, and I realized I'm not going to have enough to finish the row. And I was like, you have to be kidding me. Like, after all that debate, after waiting last night, and then debating it in my head today, and then not doing it after all, and then starting the row, I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough after all. So, because my reason for not, I was like, I just don't want another, because, let me tell you what, when I did this hat, I had, like, doing the hat through here, I had 3 knots in the yarn. Sorry. I had 3 knots in the yarns, and I don't trust factory knots. I hate them, in fact. So I always cut them out and just have the extra ends to weave in. So 3 knots in the yarn, and the starting end and the finishing end, I had what, 8 different ends to weave in. So I was already annoyed with the ends to weave in. I almost did the video with the ends and was like, let's weave in ends together, guys, you know. But I didn't. I finished it. There's no ends. We've already taken care of the ends. It's all woven in. But my reason had already just been, I don't want an extra set of ends to weave in. And I was like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to finish it and that's, you know, just have the one end. Nope, couldn't do it. So I was like, well, I don't want half a row of the like yellowy color and half a row of the pink. I'm just going to have a whole row of the pink. So I ripped the whole thing back and just did a whole row of the pink then. So I was so irritated. And for like a brief second, I was like, you know what? Why don't I just use the ball of yarn to do, you know, another repeat or so of the granny, the 2 rows there. I was like, no, because if I run out of yarn, because I'm already bad at judging. So I was like, if I run out, I am going to be so mad. So just do the line and sew the ends in and be mad while you're doing it and just be done. just be done. So I just took my own advice there and I'm done. So, but the scarf is, I mean, it is still a good length and we're fine. There we go. Yes, we're fine. So I am quite happy with it. These will end up in new homes one way or another. So, yeah. And I was going to donate both of these to the same place, but I do think I'm going to donate one still. And I'm still going to donate 2 things to that place, but I have another set, an adult hat and cowl set that I'm going to send along with it. Because I think that I'm very much in love with this. I'm not keeping it for myself. Don't worry, I'm not. I think that this rainbowy color set might do really well for the auction. For the humane pet auction. Which I still fully plan to do. Or try to do. I'm so nervous about doing it. But I think like something that's like pretty and rainbowy would do well. I hope that you guys would like something like this. With my hip back pain stuff, I didn't go into my closet today, but I do have at least another 1 or 2 days off before Monday, because I'm thinking Monday, like Monday early evening. Do you think that would be a good time for something like that? What do you guys think? Because you guys are the ones that would matter, because you guys are the ones that watch me, and you guys are really the ones that this is for. I mean, it's for them, but it's for you guys who would show up. So would like a Monday at that time be a good time? That is the question, I guess. I messaged them tonight. I obviously don't expect an answer tonight, but oh, did I tell you that the Noah Project did message me back, and they said Thursday would be a good time, and I have a day off Thursday. So if not like this Thursday, then next Thursday, I'm going to drop off the blankets. But anyway, this place, for the sake of being humane, I messaged them and I told them, I know it's a weird question, but because they said they have something planned to announce on Friday to kick up their fundraising. So, like, in case it's, like an auction or anything like that, I should take this off if I'm trying to donate it or sell it, shouldn't I? I really like this. I wish I had more of the yarn. I would probably make me one. I have some in kind of a fall colorway, but that's not rainbow. Anyway, so I asked them, I said, I know this is a really weird question, but are you guys planning to do any type of a sale, auction, charity sale, anything like that, where you take donations from people to sell their items to benefit you guys, like a benefit sale? If not, and then I went and explained what I was wanting to do, and I said, if not, I'm gonna, I'll fully carry through with it as long as I can pull it off and, get myself together. Because I didn't want to say, like, I'm definitely doing it. I'm 100% confident that I can get myself together. But I said I'd like to, And I was like, but I know that I'm not the biggest channel, and that if you're planning it, you may benefit better from selling my items in a sale that you've already planned and are advertising with people who are already planning to come and buy things for that purpose. So I was just curious, and if not, I'm still happy to try to organize something on my own channel. So I'm hopefully, hoping to hear back from them. If not, I'll still go ahead, because I can't imagine a world where they would turn down the money that they're trying to raise. They did just post an update, because the person who runs the actual shelter has a dog of her own, and I feel so bad for her. She has got a dog of her own, and they just went through testing, and she was posting like updates and stuff, and they just went through testing with him, because he just tested positive for, I forget the disease, but it affects his like balance and things, like Cushing's disease, I think. But she was posting that the good news with that disease is it's not one that will like kill him or anything. Like, it's not going to do anything like that. It's just affects his like his balance, things like, it's going to affect the quality of his life. So there are things that she has to do for him, and things that he has to relearn. So that sucks really bad. Yeah, that sucks. And then she's dealing with all of this stuff too, with the shelter. They did get their money raised to it's $100,000 that they're trying to raise, and they got their money raised so far to almost 30,000. It's like 29,800 and some, or 900 and some. But they seem very positive that they're going to make it. They have 18 days to do it, you guys. I feel bad. I feel so bad. So yeah, I'm thinking, if not this Monday, it's gonna have to be, like, if Monday works, if you guys think Mondays would work, if not this Monday, it's gonna have to be next Monday that the auction would be. So you guys let me know. My days off are only Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Thursday I have to, it's like either this Thursday or next Thursday, I have to run the blankets up to the other shelter, because I already made that commitment. So like they may not need it like this second, but I do have to do that. But I really want to help this place out. I do. Real bad. And yeah, the one video that I talked about, I had their information dropped. I will try to remember to drop it in this video also, like their Facebook page and their webpage, their website. I know that Tina had asked, but I will also mention again that if you don't want to deal with an auction from me, or you don't care to own anything of mine, which is completely fine and completely understandable, but if you want to help them in any way, they have already got links up for different options for donations. They've got a PayPal. They've got I think they have a GoFundMe. I'm not positive about that. They've got Venmo. They've got different options of ways. They've got an address, like a mailing address, to be able to send them like checks and stuff. They've got different options to donate to them. So you most certainly can just donate to them if you want also. They have a shop up. There's a link for sure on their Facebook page where they sell stuff. Like they have like stickers, t-shirts, things. They have some stickers that say like easily distracted by dogs and stuff like that. And their stickers are like $5 for, like they're like water bottle stickers and stuff like that. I was thinking about getting the easily distracted by dogs because it's so very true. But yeah, anyway. So, and if I can pull this auction off, I not only need to think of the format, but just to entice you a little bit, Erin from Crafting Kitty has graciously said that she will donate an item also, which is so generous of her. I have to figure out, I don't know if like we can get Erin to go live with me. Erin, I don't know, can we? I don't know how that'll work, but I mean, I know how to get people live with me, but I don't know how all this will work, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. Stay tuned. But if you have ideas, feel free to hit me with them. Because like Erin's got kiddos and stuff like that, so I don't know if like a Monday evening even works for her, even if she wanted to go live with me. I don't know. She does later night stuff. I know that because I've caught her when I was at work before, just, being all late nighty and stuff. Usually early evening doesn't work for me. Usually late night does. Oh, you guys. All right. Definitely hit me up with ideas. But yeah, I just thought I would show you that I have slowly started working my way out of the corner, like crocheting my way out of the corner. And then that got me on the whole tangent about I'm very concerned for them. And at the same time, very worried that I can't help like I want to, but I do want to. So, all right. On that note, I'm gonna let you go and go fret to myself, I guess. All right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.